Is Heart Month and a chance to get a better idea of ways to keep ourselves healthy. Smoking is a major factor for heart and lung disease, but breaking the addiction is difficult, even with medication and support. Cedarville University's pharmacy school has a new training for pharmacists to use to help their patients quit smoking. And Dr. Andrew Straw from Cedarville University joins us now to talk about this resource for pharmacists. Good morning. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing well. So can you give us an overview of the program?
Absolutely. So this was a three-part program to really help community pharmacists to prepare to implement services wherever they might be. So in the first session, we really looked at why it is important and what are the major parts of a smoking cessation plan. Secondly, we look at just each of the medications that are used and when they might be best used in a particular person. And then finally, we tailor the third session to the community pharmacist. How might implementation of that service actually look in real life?
Got it. So the pharmacist is taking a leadership role, it seems. Can you talk about how important that is for pharmacists to take that role in helping people quit smoking?
Yeah, pharmacists have the knowledge of those cessation aids, and we have something that is unique, and that is the impact and the touch points. So you may have to get a appointment with your physician, but a pharmacist is really accessible across the country, usually right down the block.
All right. Now, what are you hearing from some of the pharmacists who maybe have used the program?
Yeah, so there's some interesting, different variety of those have used the program. It is not a complex program. It's something simple that we look to have them implement that is, readily available and not something you necessarily have to add a lot of pieces. So I've heard that it's fairly simple, straightforward. It allows them to really get back to those basics.
Got it. All right. Back to basics. Now, as good as the program is, it's no easy task to quit smoking, right? So how can people finally break the habit or help a loved one break the habit?
Yeah, there's a lot of different things that go into that. Some of the biggest are the support system. So there are a lot of resources here in the state of Ohio that help with that, and obviously the pharmacist being one, the Ohio Quit Line being another, but friends and family, having them support along the way, and really understanding that it's really hard to break a habit without replacing it with another good habit. So just figuring out what is that thing that it can be replaced just to improve that overall health.
All right, perfect. Dr. Straw, thanks for all the information, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.